Hi everybody, this is Mr. Chavez. I am going to read the Scholastic News for this week. This week's Scholastic News has to do with gum and recycling it, which is interesting. Recycling means to reuse something. And usually with gum, we chew it and then we throw it away. So I'm curious to see how the gum in this story is going to be recycled. How is it going to be used again? Think about any ideas you might have on how gum could be used again. All right. I have one. Let's find out. It says, recycle that gum. And it has the gum on the bottom of a shoe, which is something that maybe some of you, have you had it happen to you before where you're walking and all of a sudden you step on a piece of gum? Not fun. It gets really gooey down there and sticky and it stays on your shoe the whole time that you're walking. So this person thought, well, maybe I can do something about that and find a better way to have gum not end up on the ground because we don't want it there. So let's see what she did. Right down here, it says, have you ever stepped in gum? It's gross. Gum on sidewalks is a yucky problem. A scientist named Anna Bullis decided to help fix it. How did she do it? Let's find out. A sticky problem. Step 1. Anna Bullis, and that's her right here. First, step 1, she learned about gum. Anna couldn't recycle gum without learning about it first. She learned that gum is made out of a kind of rubber. People use rubber to make things like boots and balls. This basketball is made up partially of leather and also of rubber. The balls you use to play wall ball, those are made out of rubber. So she learned that gum is made out of a kind of rubber. Interesting. Anna thought she could use gum to make things too. Step 2, now that she knew a little bit about how gum is and what it's made out of, step 2, she recycled the gum. Let's find out how. Anna took some old gum and heated it up. She made it hot. That turned it into this liquidy kind of thing here. Okay. She mixed plastic into that. That made it stronger. Then Anna used a mold. A mold is a hard container. She poured the soft, warm gum into the hard mold. She wanted to give the gum a new shape. The gum cooled and hardened. It was a new shape. Anna had done it. She had recycled the gum into something new. Down here at the bottom, it shows some things that are made with gum that she was able to do. So she was able to turn gum into boots, into, can you see what that is? Or maybe read it, or just tell by the picture. Pencils. She was able to make pencils out of gum. She was able to make cups out of gum. And she was able to make rulers out of gum. Very creative. Step 3 in how she did all this, she helped clean up communities. Here's step 3. It says, Anna knew she could recycle a lot of gum. She started a company to do just that. The company hangs up pink plastic balls. She hangs those up in different communities, kind of like towns and cities. People put their chewed up gum into those pink balls. That's a lot better than throwing it on the ground and better than throwing it in the trash because here she's going to be able to then take it out and use it again, recycle it. People put their chewed up gum in the balls. They didn't throw it on the ground. When the balls are full, Anna's company collects them. It recycles the gum inside. It turns the gum into new things. Anna had found a smart solution to a sticky problem. A solution is a way that you fix something. It's like an answer to a problem. So she found a solution to all this gum that was just being thrown away or thrown on the ground. She was able to recycle it and make some new things by heating it, adding some plastic to make it stronger, and then pouring it into the shape of something, and then letting it cool and get harder. Very cool. All right. You have an activity on the back. It says recyclables chart. It shows you things that you can recycle on the top, and then what that can become after you recycle it. So, for shampoo bottles is right there. When you recycle shampoo bottles, what can a company turn that into? Well, it says it can turn into toys or buckets, new plastic bottles. It can turn a shampoo bottle into all those things. What about a soup can? A lot of places you can recycle soup cans. What can those be turned into? Well, it's a metal, and it says it can be turned into car parts, parts for your car, bike parts for your bike, or into new cans that you can use again. And then over here it says bottle, a juice bottle. What can that be turned into? It's glass, and it says it can be turned into new glass bottles and jars to be used again instead of just being thrown away. Okay? Now you have some questions down here to answer based on that chart. The first one is, what can be turned into new plastic bottles? Which of these three things can you turn into new plastic bottles? Oh, let me see, where were the new plastic bottles? Oh, right there. On that first one, it says new plastic bottles. So what was it that you could turn into new plastic bottles? The shampoo bottle. So you would circle shampoo bottle for that number one right there. Okay. See if somebody can help you with 2, 3, and 4, and then you can think of the answers by yourself. Okay. And that's it for this one. That was very fascinating. I had no idea you can recycle gum. That's really cool that this girl, she had this great idea of how to recycle something, and then she just learned about it, and then she started a company. Maybe one of you will do something like that one day with a great idea. All right, take care, everybody, and I'll talk to you again soon with another story. Bye.